While you've probably seen freighters and other boats navigating the Maumee River, this is a vantage point you don't often see. It's the bottom of the Iron Head dry dock. Crews have been working on the Algoscotia for weeks, and its massive propeller helps put it all in perspective.
The blades are probably about 7 feet tall and the hub's about 5 foot thick, so you're pushing 18 to 20 feet the total pitch.
The Algoscotia is a 480-foot Canadian tanker.
The keel of the vessel carries most of the weight, so that's where most of our cribbing and blocks are, and then we have blocks on the outboard end at the turn of the bilge.
Iron Head is one of only a handful of dry docks around the Great Lakes, and this has been a very good year. The Algoscotia is one of more than a half dozen boats that have been here in the off-season for repair work.
We have vessels that come in from pretty much all the fleets, both Canadian and American.
Of course, the Maumee River and Lake Erie are the reasons Toledo was originally settled, and work at the Toledo Shipyard started with paddle boats in the early 1800s.
The shipyard's been here since 1828. We've been building ships, we've been repairing ships, so it's a long history here in Toledo.
And boats have provided jobs here for generations. About 7,000 jobs in our region are now connected to the port.
And that equates to about $1 billion annually in economic impact for the region.
And this work provides all kinds of jobs.
We employ union boilermakers and union machinists and various subcontractors, electricians, painters.
Just to give you an idea, the scope of this work, repairs on vessels like the Algoscotia often add up to millions of dollars.
These projects typically $1.5 million to several $1 million per docking. Of course, we do smaller jobs, it might be a few $100,000, and they're all done in a very short, compressed time frame. So you're doing a few $1 million worth of work in several weeks, 3-4 weeks at the most.
Once the repair work in the dry dock is done, what's called the flooding process begins. As you can see, the barrier that kept water out of the dry dock for weeks gradually releases it back into the dry dock, and the boat is once again floating.
A 4 to 10 hour process to flood the dock, ballast the vessel in the dock, and then safely open the gate and pull the vessel back out with a couple tugs.
Just one more way the river that runs through our city is providing a living for so many.